holstered sex like a shivering pistol underneath the waist before he shot my mother with a 9-month caliber shell. I became a 12-year-old wound, and the first time this little black boy left scars on my manhood the same way my father left me on the world, I wanted him dead. I wanted to kill him myself. I wanted to blame sickle cell. It made me feel weak. He made me feel weak. I wanted to show him just how strong I was with my hands wrapped around his throat like the LAPD. So my father was a cop. I hated cops because I heard they killed little black boys like me for not being able to run away quickly enough like me. Like sickle cell, you can only pass on so many traits before it becomes a disease. You know what it feels like to have it in your blood to kill little black boys just like yourself. It feels like grandma's collard greens, slow cooked in a crock pot with a little salt and the bones of a pig. I sometimes forget what I'm supposed to taste like. I just knew that being chewed up and spit back out for having Africa-shaped blood cells made me want to suck the black out to where not even mosquitoes would look at me. See, they didn't want any bad blood, and neither did I, so I befriended my most acclaimed predators. People ask me, "You study criminology, huh? So that must mean you want to be a pig." No, I want to be a lion. I'm tired of being preyed on, prayed over, sung about like I was the key to freedom, like I wasn't trapped the moment my skin became a race, running from the ghost stories I would someday become. My vessels doing whatever they could to escape, even if it means opening me up so they can breathe again. It sort of feels like a sickle cell crisis. It's caused by the clotting of cells, so sickles lacking oxygen become sites. Short of breath, they turn black bodies into death itself as they build a dam of crescent moons shimmering through a river of blood. So when little black boys look up and reach for stars, all they receive is heaven instead. Mother's arms full of burned angels with half-bitten halos. They resemble black coffee and powdered donuts, a pig's most important meal of the day. Pop, I don't want to be fooled. Pop, I know it's in my blood to be sharp. Is that why the police carry knives in their glares and forks on their waists? Tell me what happens when looks can kill. Why are they never fooled? Tell me why do they always come back for seconds? Right then my father told me, "Son, if you're not at the table, then expect to be on the menu." Something about the aroma of tragic truths is upsetting to the lion in my stomach. It roars at the reality of being at the bottom of the food chain, of being endangered, of becoming extinct. Meanwhile, pigs will continue to be farmed for generations. His words carved under my skin as if I were a hickory smoked ham on Resurrection Sunday, tearing the tissue, sharpening the knives in my blood. The tenderness was more epitaph than appetizing as my father's eyes fell on me slow and certain like tombstones. As he asked me, "Son, would you like to bless the food?" And all I could think of, no better way but to ask God if I would be protected or served.